Hey everybody, it's Brad at Dayport Brothers LLC out in Versailles, Ohio. Going to do another walk around video followed by an operational video on this 2021 Caterpillar 259 D3 that came in and we're putting up for sale. Like always, I'll walk around, I'll talk about the features and functions, I'll get up close to everything, I'll show you everything that I see, tell you everything that I know. Then of course we'll fire it up, run it through its paces, let you hear the engine, show you that the pins are fairly tight up front, show you the hydraulics are strong, show you that it tracks good and straight and turns strong to both directions. As always, if you are in the market for a used skid loader, a used piece of construction equipment, or a used piece of ag equipment, please subscribe to the channel. Please like the video. Your likes and subscriptions help other people who are looking for equipment find our videos and find our machines, and we truly do appreciate that. All right, like I said, this one's a 2021 259 D3. Cab, heat air, 2-speed, pilot controls. It's got the hydraulic quick coupler up front, advanced display with backup camera, heated air ride seat, radio, creep mode, 2,730 hours. When we fire it up here in a little bit and get into the operational video, I'll come up here and I'll show you that these pins up here are fairly tight. There's a little bit of play, but not bad at all. Hydraulics are very strong. As I get up close to it here, you'll see the yellow paint is pretty darn bright. And it's a very straight machine. Not a ton of scratches, really. You know, for 2,700 hours, pretty straight. You can see a couple little nicks here and there in the paint on the loader arms. Overall, very clean there. Track on this side, I'm gonna call it 99%. It's kind of hard to see, but it still has the little tread bars here. On this undercarriage over here, looking at that sprocket, it is very good. Lots of life left there. The rails here, I know it's got a little bit of dirt up here. I just ran it around, kind of tested everything out underneath there. You'll see still retains, I'm gonna say, at least 90% of the yellow paint over here on the undercarriage side rail. Over here on the side of the frame, again, pretty doggone good. Some scratches here and there, but again, it is a used skid steer. Pretty darn good overall. Coming back here, looking at this rear quarter here, pretty darn good. Again, that paint's pretty bright. Couple little scratches here and there, scratch there, and there. A little bit of paint chipped off there where you chain it down on a trailer, but again, very straight overall. Coming around, looking at that back door, it's pretty straight. I don't see any big dents or dings in that. Doesn't look like it's been backed into anything. Couple little scratches down here, nothing out of the ordinary there. That black mesh up top's nice and straight, and that black mesh here is good in the back door. Coming around this way, take a look at these lights. Lights both look good there. Lights look good there. Looking at this rear corner of this side here, little scratch there. Again, nothing out of the ordinary for a used skid steer. Fairly straight though. A little bit of paint peeling just a little bit there around that little hole there, and just a little bit at the bottom, but again, pretty nice. This track here, I'm gonna say is 90 to 95%. You can't still see the top little ribs there, but very deep tread bars. Looks very good. Sprockets on this side, again, very good. Lots of life left there. Looking over here, again, you can see this retains about 90% of the yellow paint on this side as well. A little bit of dirt again for me running around here. Back here, everything looks pretty good. Couple little scratches here and there, nothing out of the ordinary again. Looking at the loader arm on this side, couple little scratches here. There, nothing out of the ordinary. I don't see any cracks or welds or plating anywhere on the loader arms or the back of the skid steer mount frame there. Up here, looking at the bucket, looks like a fairly new light duty bucket. I don't see any bows or dents or dings there. We'll go take a look inside the engine compartment. All right, looking down in here. As you can see there, nice and dry up top, nice and clean. A little bit of dust in there, but nothing out of the ordinary there. Everything looks pretty good here. Kind of hard to get in any farther. I don't know how well you guys can see in there, but side of the block looks nice and dry. I don't see any oil or diesel running down the side of the block there. Fins back here on this cooler are nice and straight. Back in the back in there. Paint's pretty darn good in there, and again, nice and dry. We'll take a look inside the cab and everything up here up front. Front up here looks pretty good. Not all scratched up. Just a few little nicks in the paint here and there. Nothing out of the ordinary. Same thing down there. Everything looks pretty good there. A couple little scratches here and there. Normal for a used skid steer. That step's in good shape. All of the glass in the cab looks good. It's got the plexi door. Does catch just a little bit right there. I noticed that when I opened it up a little bit ago. Looking down in here, that floor mat's in really good shape. Like I said, heated air ride seat. That lower cushion's in really good shape. I don't see any cuts or tears there. Same thing with the back cushion. Everything seems to be good there. I don't see any cuts or tears in that. We'll sit down in here and we'll take a look at everything in here. Looking at this joystick here, really pretty darn good shape. All the buttons are good. Like I said, it does have the creep mode. Everything looks good here. That little rubber boot's in good shape on this side. Looking at this side, again, everything seems good. Buttons are good. Toggle's in good shape. Protective boot down there is good. All the plastic is pretty darn good. Still pretty bright. Doesn't look all faded out. Like I said, advanced display. Backup camera. I don't know if you can hear it, but the radio works, playing in the background. 2,730 hours. Everything up here looks good. As you can see, some grease down there, which is good. I don't see anything that's been cracked or welded up here on these cylinders where they come up. Like I said, the skid steer plate seems pretty good. I don't see any cracks or welds or plating down there on that. All right, like I said, it's a 2021, 2,730 hours. Plenty of photos on our website. That's listed down below in the description. If you have any questions, comment down below. We'll try to answer them for you. We'll fire it up and get right into an operational video.